The city was called New Haven. Rain on the streets, rain on the windows, rain in the eyes of every man who had no home. It had not stopped for 3 days. 3 days without sun. 3 days without hope. The buses were empty. The shops were closed. The sky was gray, cold, and tired. On a corner, under a broken sign that said, Miller Street, sat an old man. His name was Henry. He was 72. 72 winters, 72 summers, all on the street. He had no house, no family, no shoes, no name that anyone called. Only a cup, a plastic cup, cracked, and 1 coin inside it. 1 coin, a penny. For 2 days, people walked past, fast, their heads down, their phones bright, their lives loud. Henry said nothing. His mouth was dry. His hands were shaking. His back was bent. He watched. He always watched, but no one watched back. Hour after hour, the rain came. The rain left. The coin stayed. Night fell. Cold night. Henry pulled his coat. It had holes. Many holes. He closed his eyes. He dreamed of bread. He dreamed of a bed. He dreamed of a name. Morning came. The coin was still there. No one added. No one took. That evening, the wind changed. A girl walked by. Slow, not fast, like the others. She was 19. A college student. Her backpack was full of books. Her wallet was full of cards. Her name was Maya. She saw Henry. She saw the cup. She saw the 1 coin. She saw the rain on his face. She stopped. The world stopped. Are you hungry? She asked. Her voice was soft, like rain on a roof. Henry looked up, slowly. His eyes were blue and empty, like a dry well. I'm used to it, he said. His voice was dust. Maya did not leave. She sat down, right there, on the wet ground. The water soaked her jeans. She did not care. She opened her bag. Slow. She took out a sandwich. Turkey. Fresh. She broke it in half. Carefully, like it was glass. I'm Maya, she said. And tonight, we share. Henry did not move. For 30 seconds. He just stared. At the bread. At her face. At kindness. Then, his hand shook. More than before. He took the bread. Their fingers touched. For 1 second. It was warm. They ate. In silence. Bite after bite. Rain above them. Warmth between them. Henry chewed. Slow. Like he was afraid it would end. Maya waited. She did not rush. Why? Henry asked. Between bites. Why sit with me? Maya smiled. A small smile. Sad and true. Because someone sat with my grandfather. Once. On a corner. Like this. In the rain. He was alone. Too. Henry nodded. He understood. Maya reached into her wallet. She pulled out a bill. She looked at it. She looked at Henry. She put $20 in the cup. Not 1 coin. 20. Paper. Not metal. Henry gasped. Like he was hit. That's too much, child. That's a week. Maya stood up. Slow. Her knees were wet. Keep it, sir. Buy shoes. Buy a room. Buy tomorrow. She turned. She walked away, into the rain. Henry held the money tight, like it was gold, like it was air, like it was life. He did not count it. He just held it. That night, he did not sleep under the sign. Miller Street. He walked 3 blocks, 4 blocks, 5. He found a motel. Small, old. He knocked. Room. He asked. His voice broke. $30. The man said. Henry gave 30. He kept 10. Room 12. He opened the door. The girl's name was Lily. She was 17. She had no shoes. She had no home. She had 1 coin. In a cracked cup. Henry sat down. On the wet ground. Miller Street. Rain above them. Cold. And slow. I'm Henry, he said. And tonight, we share. He broke the sandwich. Half for her. Half for him. Lily did not speak. For 1 minute. She just ate. Slow. Like it was the last. Then she whispered, "Thank you, sir." Henry nodded. He did not ask her name, yet. They sat in silence. 10 minutes. 20 minutes. The rain got softer. "Why are you here?" Henry asked. Gentle, not loud. Lily looked at the ground. "My dad left. My mom is sick. We had a room, but the rent was late." Her voice broke at the word late. Henry put his hand on his coat pocket. He had $10 left from Maya 1 year ago. He pulled it out, wet, folded. "Here," he said, "buy a room tonight." Lily's eyes went wide. "No, sir, that's yours." Henry smiled. "First time in 1 year. Money is for tomorrow. Tonight is for people." He put the $10 in her cup, on top of the penny. Lily cried. Silent. Rain on her face. Tears on her face. No one could tell which was which. "Come," Henry said. He stood up. Slow. His knees hurt. "There is a motel. 3 blocks. Room 12. It's dry." Lily stood up too. Bare feet. Cut. Bleeding. Henry took off his shoes. Used. Leather. Strong. "Wear these," he said. Lily shook her head. "I can't." "You can," Henry said. "Because someone gave me shoes once." He put them on her feet. They were too big, but warm. They walked 3 blocks. Slow. Henry knocked on the motel door. The same man was there. "Room 12?" he asked. "Yes," Henry said. "For her. $30, the man said. Henry looked at Lily. "Do you have 20? Lily opened her cup. She had 20 from before. She gave it. Henry gave 10. "Room 12. Again. The door opened. Dry bed. Lock. That worked. Heat. That worked. Lily walked in. She touched the wall, like she did not believe it was real. "Sleep," Henry said. "Tomorrow, we find work." He turned to leave. "Wait," Lily said. Henry stopped. "Why are you helping me?" Henry looked back. His blue eyes were not empty anymore. "Because 1 year ago, a girl named Maya sat with me in the rain. She gave me tomorrow." He closed the door. Soft. He slept on the bench outside room 12 all night, so Lily would not be alone. Morning came. Sun came. Henry knocked Breakfast? He asked. Lily opened the door. Her eyes were red, but not empty. They went to the diner. The same diner where Henry washed dishes. Owner, Henry said. This is Lily. She needs work. The owner looked at her hands. Small, but strong. You can wash plates, he said. $8 an hour. Lily nodded. Fast. She started that hour. Hot water, soap, plates. Again. Henry watched from the kitchen and smiled. 1 week passed. Lily had $56. She paid Henry back $10. I don't need it, Henry said. Yes, Lily said. You do. For the next person. Henry took it. He put it in a jar. At home, the jar said, for tomorrow. 1 month passed. Lily had a room 2 blocks away, with a window. She bought shoes, new, her size. She walked tall. 3 months passed.
Lily was 17, but her eyes were 70. She worked at the diner, washing plates. $8 an hour. Every night, she walked to room 8, 2 blocks from Henry. Room 8 was small, but it had a window and a lock. She slept, for the first time, without fear. But sleep did not come easy. Because of the past. 3 years ago, Lily lived in a house, with a yard, with a dog. Her name was not Lily then. Her name was Lila. Her dad was a carpenter. His name was Tom. His hands were strong. His laugh was loud. Her mom was a teacher. Her name was Anna. Her voice was soft. They were poor, but happy, until the winter came. Tom fell from a roof. He broke his back. No insurance, no money, no work. The hospital bills came. Thousands, more thousands. Anna sold the dog first, then the car, then the house. They moved to a motel. Room 4. Tom could not walk anymore. He sat in a chair all day and stared at the wall. Anna worked 2 jobs, day and night, but the bills were bigger. One night, Anna did not come home. Lila waited 1 hour, 2 hours, 3. The police came. Ma'am, your mother had an accident. She is in the hospital. Lila ran, bare feet, in the snow. Anna was in a bed. Tubes everywhere. Her eyes were closed. She has a brain injury, the doctor said. She may not wake up. Lila sat beside her. For 30 days, Tom could not come. He had no wheelchair, no bus fare. On day 31, Anna opened her eyes. For 5 seconds, she looked at Lila. She smiled, a small smile. Then, her eyes closed. Forever. The hospital sent a bill. $50,000. Tom could not pay. Lila could not pay. They lost. Room 4. They lost everything. Tom died 3 months later, alone, in a shelter. Lila was 14, alone, on the street. She changed her name to Lily, because Lila was dead. For 3 years, she slept under bridges. She ate from bins. She learned to be quiet, to be small, to be invisible, until Henry sat with her in the rain. Now, Lily was 17. She had a room. She had a job. She had shoes. But the past followed her like a shadow. Every night, she dreamed of her mom's eyes, opening. For 5 seconds, every morning, she woke up and touched her feet to make sure the shoes were real. Henry noticed. He noticed everything. One evening, after work, he knocked on room 8. Lily, he asked. Lily opened the door. Her eyes were red. You did not eat today, Henry said. Lily shook her head. I'm not hungry. Henry was not fooled. He came in. He sat on the floor. He had a paper bag in his hand. I brought soup, he said. Chicken soup, like my mother made. Lily sat down too. They ate in silence. Then, Henry asked, "Do you want to talk?" Lily looked at the wall. For 1 minute, 2. Then, she talked. She talked for 1 hour. About Tom, about Anna, about room 4, about the snow, about the $50,000, about being 14 and alone. Henry did not speak. He just listened. When she stopped, he said only one thing. You are not invisible anymore. I see you. Lily. Lily cried, not silent this time. Loud, like a child. Henry gave her a napkin. Old, but clean. Weeks passed. Lily started to smile. Real smiles. She saved Mo.
Winter came to New Haven. Early, hard, and cold. The rain turned to snow. White and silent. The streets were empty. The shops were closed. The sky was white, heavy, and tired. Lily was 18 now. She worked at the diner. Cashier, $12 an hour. She lived in room 12. The same room Henry first had. She kept room 8 empty for the next person. Henry was 73 now. His back was slower. His hands shook more. But he still washed dishes. $10 an hour every night. Winter was hard for the street. More people came to Miller Street with cups, with 1 coin. The cold killed some. Every week, the police took a body covered in a sheet. Lily could not sleep. When it snowed, she would sit by the window and watch the street. One night, it was 10 degrees. Lily put on her blue coat. She took a thermos, hot soup. She took 5 blankets. From her room, she walked to Miller Street. Henry was there, sitting under the sign. Even though he had a room. Why are you here? Lily asked. Henry looked up. Snow on his hair. Because someone might come and find no one. Lily sat down beside him. They gave soup to 3 men, 1 woman, 2 children. They gave blankets to everyone who had none. By midnight, they were out of soup, out of blankets, but not out of people. A boy came. He was 11. No shoes, no coat, lips blue. What's your name? Henry asked. The boy shivered. Eli. Eli. Henry said, come. They took Eli to room 8, the empty room. Lily gave him her bed. Henry gave him his coat. Eli slept for 20 hours straight. When he woke, Lily was there, with bread and milk. Where are your parents? She asked. Eli looked down. Gone. Mom died last winter. Dad left last month. Lily did not speak. She just hugged him. Henry found Eli a job at the diner, washing plates. After school, $5 an hour. The owner agreed because Henry asked. Eli moved into room 8 permanently. He went to school every day with shoes that Lily bought him. Winter got worse. The power went out in the whole block. 3 days. No heat, no light. People froze in their rooms. Lily opened room 12, room 8, her old room. Everyone, come in, she said. 12 people came, old, young, sick. They slept on the floor, shoulder to shoulder, for warmth. Henry brought wood from the diner. They made a fire in a metal bucket. Careful, slow. They cooked soup together. They told stories to stay awake. One old man, Mr. Joe, he was 80. He did not wake up. On the third night, they wrapped him in blankets and waited for the police. When the power came back, Lily cried for 1 hour, alone, in the bathroom. Henry knocked. Lily, she opened the door. Her eyes were red. We couldn't save him, she said. Henry nodded. But we tried, and 11 others lived. Lily wiped her face. Winter is cruel. Henry smiled. Sad. Winter shows who is warm. Spring was late that year. But when it came fast. Snow melted. Street was wet again. Lily got a raise. $14 an hour. Manager trainee. The owner said Henry could not work as much.
Summer came to New Haven. Hot and dry. The snow was gone. The rain was gone. But the city was not safe. Lily was 19 now. Manager of the diner. $16 an hour. Henry was 74. He did not wash dishes anymore. His hands could not take it. So he sat at the corner, Miller Street, every day, with coffee and a smile. Eli was 13. He went to school and worked at the diner. After class, washing plates. Maya bought the motel. All of it. She called it the Last Coin House. Room 8 was always open. Free. For winter. For rain. For anyone. One night, in July. The air was hot. No wind. Lily was closing the diner. 10:30 p.m. Eli was washing the last plate. Henry was outside, sitting on the bench, watching the street. The owner, Mr. Sam, he forgot to turn off the fryer. Oil was old, hot, too hot. A spark jumped. The curtain caught fire. Fast, very fast. Fire. Lily shouted. Smoke filled the kitchen. Eli ran out, coughing. His eyes were red. Lily ran back in. Mr. Sam was old. He could not move fast. Lily grabbed his arm, pulled him out. They made it to the door. Behind them, The fryer exploded. Boom. Flames went up to the roof. Henry saw it. He stood up. Slow. Eli. Lily, he shouted. They ran to him. All three were safe. Outside, the fire trucks came. In 5 minutes. But the diner was gone. In 20 minutes. Black. Smoke. Ash. Mr. Sam cried. I lost everything. 40 years. Gone. Lily put her arm around him. You are alive. That's everything. Eli held Henry's hand tight. They had no job now. No diner. No plates. No money. That night, they slept at the Last Coin House. Room 12. All three on the floor. No one spoke for 1 hour. Then, Henry said, tomorrow, we start again. The next morning, the street was full of people watching the ashes. Maya came early. She looked at the ruin. She looked at Lily. She looked at Henry. We rebuild, she said. Mr. Sam shook his head. I have no money. Insurance was late. Maya pulled out her phone. I do, she said. She called a bank. She called a lawyer. By noon, she had $50,000. Approved. New diner, she said. Bigger, better, and a kitchen for everyone. Mr. Sam cried again. This time, happy. Construction started. In 1 week, Lily worked on the site. For free, sweeping, carrying wood. Eli brought water to the workers. Henry sat and watched and smiled. People in New Haven started to give money. $1 here, 5 there. A jar at the Last Coin House said, for the diner. In 1 month, they had $8,000. From strangers, the story spread on the news. Homeless man and girl save old owner from fire. USA watched. Donations came from Texas, from California, from New York. $100, 500, 1,000. In 2 months, they had $200,000. More than enough. The new diner opened in October. It was called Henry's Place. Big sign outside. Inside, 30 tables, a big kitchen, and 1 wall. The wall had photos. Maya in the rain with $20. Henry with 1 coin. Lily with a sandwich. Eli with new shoes.
It was January, cold and quiet. Henry's place was full. Every night, warm soup, warm bread, warm people. Lily was 20 now. She ran the diner like it was her home. Because it was. Eli was 14. He went to high school and managed the night shift. Henry was 75. He sat at the door every day from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Welcome home, he said to everyone. One evening, the door opened. Snow came in with the wind. A woman stood there. Fancy coat, no snow on her boots. Hair wet. Her name was Maya. She was 21 now. She had a job in Chicago. Good job, big job. But she came back to New Haven. Lily saw her first. She dropped a plate. It did not break. Maya, she shouted. The whole diner turned. Maya smiled, tired and real. I'm back, she said. Henry stood up, slow. His knees hurt. He walked to her. He did not hug her yet. He looked at her face for 10 seconds. Then he hugged her tight, like a father. Why did you come? He asked. Maya pulled back. I quit my job. Everyone went silent. You? What? Lily said. Maya sat down at a table. I had money. I had a title. I had an office. She looked at Henry, at Lily, at Eli. But I did not have this. She pointed at the wall. The photos. Because one person sat with me once. She came back for good. The next morning, Maya went to the last coin house. Room 8 was still open. She opened the door. The bed was made. The window was clean. She sat on the bed for 1 hour. Then she worked. She opened a bank account for the diner, for the house, for tomorrow. She called it the Last Coin Fund. She put $100,000 in it. Her savings, all of it, for 1,000 people, she said. Lily cried again. That's too much. Maya shook her head. No, it's just enough. February was hard. The snow did not stop. For 20 days, people came to Henry's place. More than ever. Homeless, old, young, families. They ate free. They slept in room 8, room 12, any room that was empty. The Last Coin Fund paid for everything, but money was not enough. They needed hands. They needed hearts. So Maya did something crazy. She put a sign outside. Volunteers needed. No pay. Only soup. People came. Students, workers, old women. They washed plates. They served soup. They sat and talked. One girl was 18. Her name was Rose. She had no home. She had 1 coin. Maya saw her. She sat with her. Are you hungry? Maya asked. Rose nodded. Maya broke her bread in half. I'm Maya, she said. And tonight, we share. Rose cried. Why? Maya smiled. Because someone sat with me once. March came. Snow melted. The Last Coin Fund had $50,000 left. Maya had an idea. She bought an old bus. Yellow. Big. She painted it blue. On the side, she wrote, Henry's Mobile Kitchen. Inside, there was a stove, a sink, tables. Every day, the bus went to different streets. Miller Street, Oak Street, River Road. Free food for anyone who was hungry. Henry rode the bus every day. He sat at the back and said, Welcome home. Eli drove the bus. He got his license. It was July, hot and heavy. New Haven was busy. Henry's place was full. The bus was full. Room 8 was full. Lily was 21 now. She did not sleep much. Maya was 22. She worked 18 hours a day. Eli was 15. He drove the bus and went to school. Henry was 76. His back was worse. His breath was short. But he still sat at the door. "Welcome home," he said. One morning, Henry did not come. Lily knocked on his room. Room 12. No answer. She opened the door. Henry was on the floor. His eyes were closed. His hand held the stone. "From Rowan, Henry," Lily screamed. Maya ran in. They called 911. Ambulance came. In 4 minutes, Henry was alive, but weak. Heart attack, the doctor said. His heart is tired. Hospital. Room 204. White walls, white bed, tubes everywhere. Henry opened his eyes. "Slow, Lily," he whispered. Lily held his hand. "I'm here." Maya was there too. "We're both here." Henry smiled. "Small, good. No one should be alone." The doctor said, "He needs rest. He needs no stress." But Henry was stressed. "Who runs the door?" he asked. "Who says, 'Welcome home'?" Lily cried. "I will," she said. "Don't worry." Henry shook his head. "No, you run the diner. I sit at the door." Eli came in. After school, he had a paper in his hand. "Grandpa Henry," he said. Henry looked at him. "I'm not your grandpa." Eli sat on the bed. "Yes, you are, because you sat with me once." Henry closed his eyes. Tears came down his face. Days passed. Henry did not get better. His heart was weak. His lungs were wet. The doctor was honest. He may not go home. Lily did not leave the hospital. For 3 days, she slept in a chair beside his bed. Maya ran everything. Diner, bus, house. But she came every night. At 8 p.m., she brought soup. She read to him old books about rain, about corners, about coins. One night, Henry was awake. "Maya," he said. "Yes." The stone. Maya took it from her pocket. "Blue, warm. Put it on my chest." Maya did. Henry breathed deep. For the first time in days. "Good," he said. "Now I can go." Lily shook her head. "No, not yet." Henry smiled. "Child, no one stays forever." He looked at the window. Night outside. "Do you remember the first night?" he asked. Lily nodded. "Rain, sandwich, $20. Henry laughed. "Soft. Best night of my life." A nurse came in. Visiting hours are over. Maya did not move. The nurse saw their faces. She nodded. 5 more minutes. Henry closed his eyes. Then he opened them. Listen, he said. Both of you. You are not my story. You are the next. He took Lily's hand. He took Maya's hand. He put them together. Keep the door open. Keep the soup hot. Keep the stone warm. His breath got slow. Henry, Maya whispered. He did not answer. The monitor beeped, long and flat. Lily screamed. No. Maya held her tight. Doctors came. Nurses came. But it was too late. Henry was gone. At 2:17 a.m. July 14th. He was 76. The whole hospital was quiet. August came, hot and angry. New Haven was quiet. Without Henry. Henry's place was still open, but the door was silent. No welcome home. Lily stood at the door every night from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. She said the words, but her voice was small. Maya ran the fund. Eli drove the bus, but the stone was dim. No glue, no glow. 1 week after the funeral, a fire started at the old motel, the Last Coin House, room 8, room 12, all of it. It was 3 a.m. Eli was awake. He could not sleep. He smelled smoke. He ran to the hall. Flames on the ceiling. Old wood. Dry. Fast. Fire. He shouted. He banged on doors. Get out now. People ran in pajamas, bare feet. 12 people in room 8. 9 people in room 12. Eli counted them in the street. 21. All safe, but the motel was burning. Fire trucks came in 6 minutes. Too late. The old wood was gone in 30 minutes. Ash, smoke, nothing left. Room 8 was gone. Room 12 was gone. The sign was gone. Lily came running. Bare feet, no coat. She saw the ashes. She fell to her knees. No, no, no. Maya held her tight. We lost everything, Lily said. Maya shook her head. No, we have people. But the fund was low. Only $200,000 left. Rebuild would cost $500,000. The news came again. Last Coin House burns. 21 people homeless. USA watched again. Donations came slow. This time, people were tired of sad stories. 1 week, only $10,000. Lily did not sleep. For 3 nights, she sat by the ashes. Every night, Eli sat with her. On the 3rd night, a boy came. He was 16. No shoes, no coat. He sat beside them. Why are you here? Eli asked. The boy shrugged. I have nowhere else. Lily looked at him. What's your name? Jonah, he said. Lily took off her jacket. Blue, like Henry's. Wear this, she said. Jonah shook his head. No, Lily. Put it on him. Force. Because someone gave me shoes. Once. Jonah cried. I have nothing to give back. Lily smiled. Sad. Then give it forward. That night, they slept in Henry's place. On the floor, 30 people, shoulder to shoulder. The diner became a shelter. Maya had an idea. We don't rebuild brick. We rebuild people. She sold the ashes, the land, for $50,000. She bought 3 buses. Old, yellow. She painted them blue. On each bus, one line. Room 8 is wherever you are. The buses became mobile rooms. Beds inside, blankets, locks, a small stove. One bus for women, one bus for men, one bus for families. They parked them near the river, near the school, near Miller Street. Free. Every night, people came. 50, 100, 200. The buses were full. Every night, Eli drove one bus. Jonah drove another. Lily drove the third. She learned to drive in 3 days. I have to, she said. September. The fund was empty. $0. The buses had no gas, no food, no blankets. People said, it's over. Maya did not speak for 2 days. On the 3rd day, she went to the river. She stood by Henry's tree. She held the stone. Dim, cold. Henry, she whispered, what do I do? 10 years passed, fast and slow. New Haven changed, but Miller Street did not. The sign was still there, old, rusty, but standing. Lily was 32 now. Her hair had gray. Her hands had lines. But her eyes were not empty. Maya was 33. She ran the Last Coin Network, 100 buses in 50 cities. Eli was 25. He was a teacher now, and he drove bus 1 on weekends. Jonah was 26. He was the head of roommate everywhere. The stone was in Henry's place, under glass, blue, warm. People touched it every day and whispered, tomorrow. One morning in October, a letter came to Henry's place. No name, no return. Lily opened it. Inside, one paper, one photo. The paper said, I was by the well long ago. You gave me a stone. I gave you a story. Is it still real? The photo was old, faded. A girl in the rain with $20 and a sandwich. Maya on the back. One word. Rowan. Lily showed it to Maya. Maya cried. I thought he was a dream. Eli looked at the photo. He's alive, Jonah said. Then we find him. They did. They searched for 3 months. No Rowan, no wizard, no North Woods, only stories. In March, they stopped searching because life did not stop. Bus 47 broke down. In Chicago, Bus 12 was full. In Boston, Bus 1 needed new tires. Lily went to Chicago to fix Bus 47. She stood on a corner in the rain, waiting for a tow. A boy sat there. No coat, no shoes. He was 17, like she was. Are you cold? Lily asked. The boy looked up. I'm used to it, he said. Lily sat down on the wet ground. She opened her bag. She had a sandwich. She broke it in half. I'm Lily, she said. And tonight, we share. The boy ate slow. Why? He asked. Lily smiled. Because someone sat with me once. The boy cried. My name is Henry. Lily froze. Henry. The boy nodded. My mom named me after a man who sat with her once. Lily hugged him tight for 1 minute. Your mom is alive. Henry nodded. She's in room 8. Bus 3. Lily took him to bus 3. A woman was there. 40. Tired, but warm. She saw Lily. She gasped. Lily. Lily stared. Anna. Anna. Lily's mother. Alive. Lily could not speak. She ran to her and held her for 10 minutes. No words, only tears. How? Lily whispered. Anna cried. The accident. I did not die. I forgot everything. I woke up in a hospital in another state. No name, no past. I lived on the street for 15 years until a bus came. Bus 3. A girl gave me soup. Her name was Rose. Lily turned. Rose was there, smiling. I sat with her. Rose said, once the circle was closed. Mother and daughter. After 15 years, they went back to New Haven together. Henry, the boy, came too. Anna saw Henry's place. She saw the photo wall. She saw herself, young, in the rain, with $20. She touched the glass and fell to her knees. I remember, she said. June. Anna worked at Henry's place. Cook. She made chicken soup like she used to. Lily managed the door every night. Welcome home, she said. And mean 20 years passed since. One coin. Lily was 42 now. Gray hair, lines on her face. But her hands were steady. Maya was 43. She did not run the network anymore. She taught others to run it. Eli was 35. He was a principal now of Henry's school. On bus 3, Jonah was 36. He was gone to the North Woods to find Rowan. He never came back, but he sent letters. Blue paper, no stamp. Anna was 62. She still made soup every day at Henry's place. Henry's place was 20 years old. Old paint, old tables, but always full. The stone was still there. Under glass. Blue. Warm. 1,000 buses. In 100 cities. In 20 countries. The last coin was not a story anymore. It was a way to live. One morning, in October, a package came. No name, no address, just a box. Wood. Old. Lily opened it. Inside, one coin, penny, cracked, old, and a note for the last person. Rowan. Lily held it. It was warm. That night, it rained hard, not like before, but enough. Lily closed Henry's place at 10 p.m. She walked to Miller Street. The sign was still there, rusty, but standing. She sat under it, alone. She had no sandwich, no coat, no money, just the coin. She put it in a cup, cracked like before. She waited 1 hour, 2 hours. No one came. The rain stopped. Moon came out. Lily smiled. Maybe we are done, she whispered. Then she heard footsteps. Slow, old. A boy came. He was 17. No shoes, no coat, cup in his hand. He sat down 3 feet away. He did not speak. Lily looked at him. Are you cold? She asked. The boy looked up. His eyes were blue and old. No, he said, not anymore. Lily froze. Henry. The boy smiled, sad and young. I'm not him. I'm the next. He pointed at the cup with the penny. Is that for me? Lily nodded. Slow. The boy took the coin. He held it to the moon. It is cracked, he said. Lily nodded. Yes. The boy put it in his pocket. Good, he said. Cracked things hold more. He stood up. What's your name? Lily asked. The boy smiled. Does it matter? Lily shook her head. No. The boy walked away into the night. Gone. Lily sat there for 1 hour. Then she stood up. She went back to Henry's place. She took down the glass. She took the stone. It was cold now. No glow, no blue. She held it to her chest. Thank you, she whispered. Henry. She put it in a box. She closed the lid. She wrote on it. Finished. Start again. The next morning, she closed Henry's place for good. No sign, no note, just a locked door. She gave the buses away to people who sat once. She gave the money away, all 10 million, to 10,000 people, $1,000 each. For tomorrow, she kept nothing. She walked to the river. She sat by Henry's tree. She waited 3 days. No one came. On the 4th day, a girl came. 18. No shoes. She sat beside Lily. Are you cold? The girl asked. Lily laughed. For the first time in years. No, she said. I'm warm. The girl broke her bread in half. I'm Rose, she said. Until